to today's episode of ChiChat with Ada, and I remain your favorite media girl, Ada. Okay, so today's episode promises to be exciting, juicy, and more fun than the last one. Am I permitted to say that? Yes, I am. Today's episode, we're just going to have two sections. And before I forget, we are here at Leisure Castle Hotel in Asaba, Delta State. Shout out to Leisure Castle for giving me the opportunity and the place to shoot today's episode. Yeah, thank you, Leisure Castle. Anyway, you guys can come out check out Leisure Castle because they are one of the best hotels here in Delta State. Yeah, now moving that aside, I want to talk about something important, something that I'm going to use to drag people. What's the topic of today? How do you handle a career lady or man? Yeah, so when you're dating a career lady, how do you handle those, those issues that come in here and there, especially when you date people who work in the bank or people who work in the hospital, like doctors, nurses, those kind of people, their job takes more than half of their time every single day. So how do you handle these people? How do you incorporate the relationship and make sure it's fun, it's not boring, you guys don't have issues, there's no fights and quarrel each time? But you know what? Sit down, relax. I'll be back with advantages and disadvantages of being with a career lady or man. Now, do not forget to like, subscribe, and follow this channel.
Welcome, bienvenue, bienvenidas. Welcome to Leisure Castle Hotel, Asaba. We have 42 rooms in 6 castles designed to make you feel at home away from home. The rooms are designed for every budget. There is the studio suite, the executive rooms, the deluxe, the alcove, and the Victorian rooms. And then you need to see how luxury is actually redefined in the luxury suite. There is the Grill Pot Celebrity Lounge and Restaurant, where African and continental dishes are served. There's also the Burberry Gold Seafood and Chinese cuisine for oriental dishes. The castle's art gallery is designed to bring out the tourist in you.
You feel like taking break to lunch? Then we have the place for you.
You can also chill out with the Leisure Castle's band and the swimming pool arena, where assorted delicacies, drinks, and foods are served in the bar and lounge 24 hours every day. Nothing beats taking a dip in a clean pool on a sunny day. The kids are invited too. Located on DBS Road, Asaba, with 24 hours power supply, ample parking space, and 24-hour security. Leisure Castle Hotel, a hotel of luxurious comfort. Contact the numbers on the screen.
Welcome back to ChiChat with Ada, and I remember telling you guys that the topic of today is how do you handle dating a career lady or man. Now, who is a career lady? Like I said earlier, is someone who has a kind of job who takes more than half of their time. When someone works in the hospital, they're usually there like almost 2-4-7. I know they run shifts, but most of the shifts take so much of their time. People that work in the bank, media people, their own is even worse because we tend to travel a lot for shows and events. Today we are in Lagos, tomorrow we are in Abuja, different places. So, first of all, it's actually very cool to date, marry a career person. Why? Because these people bring in income. Yeah, they're working, so there's salary. There's no issue of I don't have money. Even though I'm not saying do not send your girlfriend money before they will say Ada has come now. Send that girl money. But what I'm saying is that these people don't tend to rely too much on you financially. They are more of the independent people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anytime that there's money issue, blah 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 blah, they sort it out first before they even come to meet you. Except when the thing is now very, very serious and crucial, then ahead they cannot be like, baby, I think I need that 1 million naira. Please, I need the 1 million naira. People who can send me one. I'm a career lady. Hello. Yes. And another advantage I found out of career people is these people are smart. They're intelligent. Yeah. So when you bring up ideas or business plans for these people or to these people, they tend to give you swift, catchy things that, okay, yes, let's do this way, let's do it this way, you know. And this helps you to plan your future, especially if this is like it's dating series, like when you're still dating the person, I know you're married to this person, it helps you plan your future. But one of the major disadvantages of dating a career lady is she doesn't have your time. Yes, because while you are here, say, baby, you've not. She is in Lagos trying to look for money. She's in one meeting or the other. She's in the studio. She's in the operating theater. She's at the, at the office. She's in the bank. She's working. Just kind of, what's our investment bankers? Those ladies, I give them like this because they're always looking at Nigerian Stock Exchange 247. So they really have time to listen to, baby, let's go to this place. Baby, let's go. They don't have that time, except when they want to create time. I'm like, okay, today I'm going to leave work and face you. That's one of the major disadvantages of career. Another disadvantage is this, that these people, if you just fuck up, they're ready to walk out anytime soon. Yes, they don't have time for all those your drama and silly this thing. So I want to see you guys comment, right? I want you guys to talk to me. Tell me, how have you had an experience dating a career lady or career man or guy? Let me know how it was in the relationship. Did it work out fine for you guys? Did you guys break up at the end of the day? Did you guys quarrel a lot? Because I know, I think I have an experience. There was a lot of quarrel. So did you guys quarrel a lot, fight, argue? Did you guys find a way to meet in between? Because I think that is the issue. Communication is the major thing. You guys need to communicate a lot and understand each other. Babe, I'm not going to be around, I have a meeting. Let him know, let her know. Don't let her sit down, plan a date, and then you do not tell her that something came up. Things begin to flow or go through his or her head. So I think the major thing here is you guys need to communicate and understand what you guys are going into before you even start that relationship or get married to that person. Now, I'm about to move on to my second favorite segment. Yes, which is top 5 movies on Netflix this week. I'll be back for that one, okay?
In the ever-competitive field of arts, there is every need for one to be properly equipped to survive. BAFA, Basement African Film Academy. We offer classes on acting, directing, producing, cinematography, script writing, editing, set designing, costuming, and makeup. We have experienced instructors and facilitators to help you become a professional in the industry. For more information, contact the address and the numbers on the screen. Basement Africa Film Academy, building the new Nollywood.
Yeah, okay, so I think I did a little bit pop question on my status. That would be like 2 days ago. So about who was gonna guess my new hair color for the week. So people told me blue. I don't know what this. Some people said wine. I even gave them expo. Like the beginning of the video had a little bit of blue kind of thing. How do you expect blue to turn to white? Please, maybe you guys, they're teaching you guys primary colors and secondary colors and colors you mix together to form a color. Well, anyway, shout out to Cynthia, who was the first person to mention the color green. Yeah, Cynthia, you're my winner for the week. I'm gonna send you a DM and ask for your number and send you your free airtime. Yeah, that's my giveaway for the week. So all of you saying wine, all of you saying pink. Somebody came and told me white, blue, like blue and gold. How does he even make white? So Cynthia, shout out to you. Yeah, this is my new hair color for the week. Don't I look beautiful? I do. Okay, don't mind me. Let's move on. I always tell you, please go and subscribe. Go and subscribe. Oh. Even though you're going to be missing juicy stories, behind the scenes stories. See this channel. If you guys know the plans I have for you, you will always be here 247. Share that link. Let everybody view, so you'll not be the only one enjoying this stuff. All right, guys. So I'm going straight up to my top 5 movies on Netflix for the week. Yes. And on number 5, see the thing about Netflix, see why I love Netflix is that you can come today and see one movie trending as number 1, and then come tomorrow and see that movie has moved to number 10. Now let me give you an example. I checked the app, I think 2 days ago, and I saw Magnificent 7 as number 1 movie for the week, and I'm like, wow, okay. Then I checked again this morning, and it has shifted to number 10. And do you guys know the number 1 movie for the week? Don't worry, I'll still tell you. But let me go back to my number 5. Now, number 5 is The Good Doctor. Now, I think I'm now falling in love with seasonal movies. This movie is a seasonal movie series, yeah? And it's about this doctor, this young guy who has autism and Savant syndrome. Yes, he's autistic, meaning he cannot communicate properly, he has lack of social interaction, and he has, autistic people have a way of being very, very reserved. They don't know how to, come up. So this guy is a doctor, and he was recruited actually to San Jose, hospital over there. It's a foreign movie. So there was an argument among the board of directors on whether to hire him or not to hire him because he was autistic. Now the president, who knew this guy way before, while he was way younger, wanted him on board because he knew the guy was very, very, very smart, intelligent. That Savant syndrome is where you are extremely smart, you're a genius, you grab things easily, and then you like to follow the process. So he wanted this guy on board, but the other people didn't want him because they felt he was autistic. So they felt he was going to make a lot of mistakes because autistic people actually do make mistakes. Yeah, it's like part of the whole sickness. So this movie was acted by Freddie Highmore. We have Freddie Highmore there. We have Nicole Gonzalez. We have Thomas Demon. What's that his surname? Antonia Thomas. Yeah. We have 3 of these major people on set. We have there was someone that sounded like a Nigerian. I need to know Chuku Modi. I think that guy is Nigerian because even his name on the movie too sounded Nigerian. Okay, Jared, but I feel that guy is actually Nigerian. I feel the Nigerian connection between me and him. So this movie was just about, is a hospital scene. So there are a lot of medical jargons. Shout out to people who want to study medicine. You guys are trying. Like all the grammar I learned from that movie, I can't even understand some. Now that movie, you guys need to go and watch it. It's interesting. It's insightful. It's educational. Now my number 4, Sex or Life. Now remember, Sex or Life was number 1 last week, but now it's number 4, and now I'm going to go and watch it. I told you guys I was going to go and watch the movie. That movie, I was telling my director that movie is soft something, but I cannot say it yet. That movie is bad. So Billy, who is actually Sarah Shuhi, had a past life of someone who enjoyed having sex a lot. Now because of the issues and experience she had way back, she decided to go and get married to a stable man who isn't a sex-oriented person. Like, it's not like he doesn't have sex, but he's not a sex freak. And she was having issues trying to balance life. Someone who is, I didn't want to call her a nymphomaniac, but someone who has that trait, getting married to somebody who doesn't even like it like that. She just needed to balance life. And then she had this ex-boyfriend who kept coming back. And this ex-boyfriend was one of the people who pushed her sex life to a great point. So the movie is cool if you're the kind of person who enjoys watching nudity a lot. Yeah, that movie is for you people. I don't know how you guys watch it, but that series is cool at the beginning, very cool, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, I have to move on. But that movie, shout out to Sarah Shuhi, Michael Vogel, Adam Demon. These people made the movie interesting. Now my number 3. Never Have I Ever. Now I love this movie. I see this movie and I'm thinking of, should I think of UNA, my University of Nigeria, Nsukka, or I'm thinking of my high school? Because we have Devi Vishwakarma, that's the pronunciation of that Indian name, right? Who is a student, and she's trying to, be a monk. She's trying to feel a monk. She wants to date the big boy. She wants to kiss the biggest boy. She wants to have sex with the biggest boy in school. So this movie is just about teenagers trying to, mature. get to that stage, be one of the popular people in school, be one of the top people fashion wise and everything. She has these two best friends who are totally different people, Eleanor and Fabio. Yeah, these two people are boring like she is, but she's trying to be more interesting. So this movie is fun. It's another seasonal movie too. You see, these days now, me and seasonal movie are becoming pally. Yeah. So she's just full of drama, full of story, that movie is funny. It's comedy, totally comedy and educational, because it makes you, it shows you the decisions teenagers have to make while in school, and if the decisions are good or bad, and the repercussion of it all, right? So you guys should go out and watch Never Have I Ever. Now, you know the thing about the thing is, every episode has a Never Have I Ever something at the end. So you have Never Have I Ever this, Never Ever that, Never Ever, like that. So go out and watch that particular movie. Now my number 2 is Nigerian, Day of Destiny. Olumide Oru, I have one question for you. What was even in your head? Like, that song you were playing at the beginning, like, did you think the Two-Face would even listen to it? I don't know. But shout out to that particular movie that had Olumide, had the Nola Gray, had the Reti Doyle, we had Jide Kosoko, had Blossom Chukujeko, my darling. Okay, guys, don't mind me. Alright, so this particular movie is about a family who had to move away from Lagos to the family house, I think in the village. And Olumide didn't like the idea, because he's this person who wanted money, who wanted to be rich, wanted to have rich parents and everything. And because of this particular issue, it took them to a shaman, Babalao. To me, that man was just Babalao. A scam. He was a scam. And the person that acted that scene was Brother Shaggy. Baba. Okay. So Brother Shaggy gave them an option to change their destiny, go way back in time, because they found out that their father was friends with the present governor of the state. So they needed to go way back in time and make their father change a particular decision that would have made him extremely rich as at the present. So things turned up, twisted here and there, different stories came in and out, and that movie, it's actually very, 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 very interesting and funny. I love how they mixed everything together and made sure that we were not bored at the end of the day. Now, guys, it's my number 1 movie for the week. And it's called 2 Weeks in Lagos. You know, when you bring Shafi Bello and Joke Siva in one movie set, what are you expecting, people? Then you have Beverly Nair, and you have Mavuli Gabo with all their hotness, and okay, Uzeshi, okay. All right, so 2 Weeks in Lagos is Mawuli comes back home, and his parents want him to marry some sort of girl over there in Abuja. But Mawuli has a friend who is okay, and they come see Beverly, Lola in the movie, who is Okay's sister. Mawuli falls in love with her, and you know how this love thing goes. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a romance movie. You just need to love to watch this movie. So if you don't love, if you are like, not us, I love love. But if you don't love, but anyway, I think everybody needs to be in love once in a while. You need to be romantic. So this movie is really cool. You need to go and watch it. Go to your Netflix app, right, immediately, and watch all this movie from number 5 to number 1. Number 5 was A Good Doctor. Number 4 was Sex Alive. Number 3 was Never Have I Ever. ... Then number 2 was Day of Destiny, and finally my number 1 for the week is 2 Weeks in Lagos. So guys, as usual, subscribe, like, and follow this channel for more interesting notifications and content. Yeah. All right, guys, so do not forget, my name is Adar, and I will be seeing you guys next week for another episode. Now, in the meantime, while you're waiting for me, remember to remain happy, be positive, love Jesus, love your environment, and do not forget, love yourself. Bye for now.